What's up, everyone? This is Miss Vina D coming from Vina Team and News. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Today we're talking about Mama Joan Shannon. We've all, but not we've all, but most of you have seen her new show from Not Too Hot. I actually recorded this I did the first recording after she revealed her new body, but for some odd reason, I was having upload issues, so I'm doing it again today. So I'm a few days late, but it's better late than never. So, the title of the show, From Not to Hot, I understand that it was a play on words, it's straight to the point, it rhymed or whatever, but if you think about it deep, in a deeper content, it's like who wants to refer to themselves as a knot? But we're going to get into it. So basically, the new approach of Mama Joan and her family coming back on TV. We know that they had a hit show with, her daughter Alana, Honey Boo Boo. They had that show, and then things happened in the media where it was revealed about, a guy that I don't want to get into it, but a guy that was with her that had, charges of sexual, whatever the case might be. So they had to pull the show from the air. So they had to find a new way to revamp themselves, and this was a perfect new way to come back in the spotlight. So the show, have been going great. I don't have anything negative to say about it, but I do have a few points to make about the show. My first point is the reason why Mama Joan decided to lose weight. Whenever you decide to do anything in your life for yourself, making any changes, you have to make sure that it's because you want to do it. Whatever the outside noises are, use that as motivation, but never make the change because you're trying to please someone, because you're seeking validation from someone. Because what people need to understand is no matter who you are, what you do, how you treat people, how you carry yourself, how amazing you are, there will always be someone out there that think different. You will never be good enough. You will never be great enough. You will never be beautiful enough. You will never be in shape enough. There will always be someone out there who have something negative to say about you. So whenever you make a change, make sure you're doing that for yourself and not to please people and not to seek validation from people, because that's a dangerous way to live your life and to think and to process things. Because if you're seeking validation and you change certain things, and the people you're trying to acknowledge you, stay don't acknowledge you, then you keep chipping away. That's why you see some celebrities, they go and do the first surgery, and it's like, oh yeah, next thing you know is the next surgery, and next thing you know, they barely have a nose left, or they messed up their entire beautiful face. Nothing against having surgery, do you? But I'm just saying, if you're changing for yourself and you're not only just changing the physical, but you're also mentally digging deep and finding what the issues are and taking care of those issues, then anything else you change on the outside will be a breeze. So, the beginning of the show, when she said that she was changing because of her ex, Sugar Bear, that part broke my heart because it showed me that her self esteem was shot. She didn't have a self esteem, that she's not changing because of her health. She's not changing because, am I going to be around long enough to see my children's children? But she was changing because of someone else. Of course, as the show progressed, her mindset changed. But let's go ahead and watch the clip of her trainer, Kenya Crooks, saying exactly what I just said. Because that was before Kenya was even introduced to the show, that was exactly my mindset. Why are you changing for someone else? You should be changing for yourself. And then he comes in the episode and says exactly what I said. So let's go ahead and watch that, and I'll come back and charm in more.
Do you know why I push you so hard?
Why? Cause Gina and Natasha want you to?
No, it has nothing to do with Gina. The reason why I'm pushing you so hard is I know you can do better. Question. Why are you doing this?
I'm trying to lose weight for Schubert's wedding because my ex is getting married.
Okay.
I'm trying to rebrand myself as like the skinnier Mama June.
Okay. But I'm sitting here listening to what you're trying to do, and none of it really has anything to do with you. At some point, you have to make a conscientious decision to start putting yourself first.
My main mission was this. You can't be everything to everybody, but mean absolutely nothing to yourself. So we had to shift her thinking from what everybody else wants and needs to what does June really want. She's a hard one.
Kenya is a trainer to the stars. He's trained Candy Burrs from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and of course, Escape and Businesswoman. And he's trained other people too. But he was amazing on the show. I really love the insight that he provided on the show, not just being her trainer and trying to transform her physically, but also getting in there mentally and trying to find out the deep issues because you can train all you want. If mentally you're not all there and understanding and really loving who you are and embracing all of who you are, that's going to make the process even harder.
Andy, tell us about this Kenya Crooks experience, how it was working out with him and all the success with these ladies here.
Kenya Crooks is dope. He definitely knows how to keep you motivated. I like to work out with him because not only does he motivate me to get myself in shape, but he also, we talk about business.
I've worked my ass off, working out, eating healthy, and now it's like everything's coming full circle and I'm becoming the person on the outside that I felt like I was on the inside.
We're all happy that Mama Joan is, healthy and looks good and is doing better, but psychologically, she has a long way to go. She has a lot of demons to fight against. When she gets her thought process under control and start to fully love who she is, she'll understand and know her worth and to accept who she is, flaws and all. And keeping the weight off will be easy once she gets to understand those things. She also have to get her family in order because the lifestyle that they live is very easy to lead her to fall right back into old habits. We're all hoping that her transformation encourages her family, especially her daughter Alana, to change via the eating habits, life and style, and all that. We want to congratulate her for her new beginning, her new and improved, lifestyle, and wishing her the best. But I want to speak a little bit more on her surroundings and her family and getting the help she needs, be it psychologically. So when I spoke about her family, when you have people around you who are enablers, it's very easy for you to fall back into old habits. Now, I get it. People can say, we're not going to rearrange or readjust our life just to accommodate you. You have to be strong and adult enough to understand, okay, this was my choice, and I'm going to go ahead and be strong in this moment. Even though they're eating around me, they're doing certain things around me, I have to be strong to control it. Now, I'm not saying that her family should end the entire lifestyle because of her, but what I'm saying is when it comes to love and really caring for people, sometimes you have to compromise. You have to do things differently to help them progress. And when it comes to the weight, I'm sure seeing her new medical history, that's one thing also that might help. If she showed them like, look, I used to have this, I no longer have this, and my life is this, that will also inspire them to want to eat healthy, encourage her to do better. And I know on the show she went through a lot of process of getting into her mind and talking to her about a deeper issue because like I said, I don't want to sound repetitive, but that's the only way she's going to keep the weight off. Is you can have all the surgeries you want, you can make all of the changes on the outside that you want, but whatever it is that is triggering you to make those changes, if it's not resolved at the core, you will fall right back into it. The changes will never be enough. You will keep going back. You will always find something wrong until you learn to deal with that issue that is leading you to make whatever change you're making in your life. Resolve that issue and then learn to look in the mirror and love what you see. And then, of course, working towards being healthy. So as long as she work on those things, she will be just fine. And of course, it takes teamwork. It's not going to be easy, but I'm sure that she will be able to do it if she just stay focused and watch the type of people that she have around her and all that. So with that being said, I want to wish all of you an amazing day and have a wonderful and prosperous week. Remember to always have a God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. With that being said, have a wonderful day. The link is below to the blog on this. I wrote more in details about this, so the link is below. Also, the link to all of my social media pages are below, and the link to the boutique website is below as well, just in case you want to support the merch line. Have a wonderful day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.